Sound. Am I heard now? Do you hear me? It doesn't make sense. You say no sound. No audio? All right. In my side, it shows that sound is fine. So why there is no sound? All right. Do you hear me now? Am I heard now? All right. Well, I don't know how much you missed. We will play it from the beginning then. Shalom, everybody, and peace of the Lord. Invite your friends. And let us laugh together. Look at those eyes, the eyes of a rat. You know the rats? Those are the eyes of rats. I don't know how his parents look like, but those are eyes of rats. Rights of evil person. They gang against these poor women like dogs. The poor women, after they, excuse my language, if you don't like to hear such words, just leave. After they effed her, now they ganged against her. She is the evil one. They reveal her name. They will reveal videos about her. Maybe 6 videos too. We don't know. Very filthy people. Instead of coming to apologize from her for what his husband, Ali Dawah, did, you know, everybody knows that this guy is the girlfriend of Mimi Hijab. So look at this cheap trick. You remember before I told you that when we learned from the other Muslim that Ali Dawah, she interviewed this woman and she did not publish the interview. What I said to you, remember? I told you it was a trick. Mimi Hijab and Ali Dawah, they invited this woman, supposedly only Ali Dawah is the one doing that, and they invited her for an interview so he can record her and find things which he will use against her later. Do you remember? I said that to you the first day we heard the news about this. Do you remember? I told you that was done and planned for. And exactly what I said, it come to be true. He invited this woman, he interviewed her for an hour and a half, hoping that later, whatever he finds something not right, she said, he will use it against her, so people will defend Mimi Hijab, the whore, his boyfriend, against this woman. And this is exactly what they did. Otherwise, I challenged the son of Muta to publish the hour and a half interview as it is. Ali Dawah, you are a whore. You are a whore. So look what he did. From an hour and a half interview with her, he said he and his wife, they know her, which means they made this woman trust them. He invited her for an interview, and this interview not for fun, to publish it. But yet he will never publish anything of it except what is going to support Mimi Hijab, and he will make her look evil. So look what he did now. Listen carefully, and this is what will make this woman a bad woman. Listen.
At that time, I look at this guy as a god.
That if no one would like to get me help with this, I would go to the most vile of the vilest of the. I'm in a public place, right? I have no problem even being hand to hand with Shaitan to getting this out.
Does he have any children, any kids himself?
Yes, and I'm making dua on them as well.
You're making dua on his children as well?
Yes. Their atoms, their cells, their bodies give him cancer.
Myself and my wife, we know her as Bushra, which is her real name. And some of you guys, and most of you guys, have never met her. I have met her face to face on multiple occasions. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ali Dawah, I want to give you a screwdriver in your butt. You have a t-shirt that says Al-Qudus. You will never enter it, you will never see it, and your prophet cannot even go to piss in the bathroom there. You Muslims are a bunch of fools, you dream to go there. You coward son of Muta, if you are a person who want to fight for Al-Qudus, why you don't go and join Hamas? You are a coward son of Muta. You make YouTube to support Al-Qudus? Sitting in a fancy leather couch? How much this couch cost you? You're talking about Palestinians are dying. And all those fancy stuff around you. Big screen TV. How much cost you this t-shirt? Al-Qudus. And now you are coming to badmouth your sister in Allah, who Mimi hijab, he put his penis inside her, which make her holy, because remember, she saw him as God, and that would make her bad, because now, listen, she is saying she saw Mimi hijab as God for her. That means she was manipulated by him. She is telling you that she worshipped him, but doesn't mean she is seeing him God, really. I mean, he is so cheap and so filthy and so unbelievable. Do you see how filthy the Muslims are? So this poor woman, she been effed, dumped, used, abused, and he did not even pay for her sandwiches. And now he interviewed her for an hour and a half, and he will use voices of her. By the way, some of the voices you will hear is not even her voice. They put another woman's voice to make her look more bad. But anyway, let us hear together what this little horny girl, Ali Dawah, how she will defend her boyfriend Mimi hijab.
To brothers and sisters and dear friends.
Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, they are sisters. We F them, but those are sisters. Hey, my sister, can we go to Hotel California? Brothers and sisters. What a religion.
Before I start this video, I want to say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
That's deep. He seek refuge by Allah from shaitan. Is that before the donation or after the donation? We seek before we start, brother. Let us start.
Brothers and sisters, many of you guys know this sister who's come out with these accusations as Tuba, as Aisha, as Sarah. Many of you guys have heard her stories behind the screens and her accusations. Myself and my wife, we know her as Bushra, which is her real name. And some of you guys, and most of you guys, have never met her. I have met her face to face on multiple occasions. And
yeah, and one of them alone in your private so-called studio, right? Is that true? Alone with her? Why you meet her alone? Huh? You don't respect to your Mimi hijab boyfriend? She is his mistress, you filthy. What a coward.
I'm going to, inshallah, tell you guys exactly what happened when I met her, to when I interviewed her, and how this all transpired for me finding out what really happened. Now, in the beginning of the video, guys, you heard some things that were very, very disturbing.
Very.
And I can remember when I first heard...
And that is then as the target of your whole video. You are trying to make her and smear her to make her look bad. When this woman, you know, oh, she is praying to Allah to curse the children's of Mimi hijab. Well, isn't you Muslim? You made fun of David Wood when his son died, and before he died, you curse him many times. You say, may Allah kill your sons. How many of you says to me, may Allah give you cancer? This is something normal the Muslims do. This is your tradition. This is what your prophet did. Even your God Allah in the Quran, he was making the same against the uncle of Muhammad. What a filthy scumbag you are. So you put those two parts in the start of the video for a very simple reason. The same when you did to my video, you and Mimi hijab, you said the Christian Prince is saying to a Muslim women, you said young Muslim women, young whore. She's in the age of your mama, you coward. You cut the video, Christian Prince saying to her, suckle me. We know you, scumbags, we know you. Everybody knows you. Bully. Filthy. Trashy. And now you gang against, if you are a man actually, you will not put your nose in this. Where is Mimi Hijab himself to talk? What happened to the guy who he claimed that he is 6 foot tall? Suddenly he is not in the size of your penis. Nowhere to be found, and he will never go and talk about it. Do you know why? Because he is guilty and dirty more than my shoes. My toilet seat is more clear than your face and his face. Why he don't go live? How come he is not with you to talk about it? Because he did sleep with her. He did use her. He convinced her that he is not like others. And if you are a man, you coward, play the whole interview. And don't fake voices. The AI voice, this is a video posted by Mimi Hijab. This is fake. Yes. This is not even her voice. By the way, anyone want to check if any voice is fabricated, you can go, there is many websites, you can check the voice if it's authentic or not, but you have to pay. There's many websites. I'm not promoting this website, but there's many. Coward, filthy, trashy, low ethic. I don't have more names to call you. Whore. That's not enough. I don't know. I will call you a Prophet Muhammad. I think this is the biggest insult. I can't insult somebody more than calling him Prophet Muhammad. Continue, son of Muta.
Heard them, I was like, really? Would someone go to this level, no matter how much you hate someone?
Yeah, no matter, yeah. Should I really show you the hadith of your prophet? Huh? No matter how you hate somebody, no matter. Suddenly the Muslims, they have high ethic. I mean, they go, they rape, they kidnap children, their family. They just F this woman, and they are talking about the women she is cursing. She is asking Allah to kill his kids. Hold on, you know, she is asking Allah, but you said she is joining shaitan. Huh? Is that right? What a filthy scumbag. Continue.
To say yes to his kids' selves. Now, there are people who kill children, like the Zionist regime. And
yeah, like your prophet, huh? The Zionist regime, huh? You coward, you son of Muta. They will send you a message, leave the building before we shoot it, so the kids will leave. Have you ever heard of anyone do that? Is that what done by Erdogan in Syria or in in the Kurdish villages? Do the Muslims do that when they slaughter the kids and slave them? Is that your prophet killing all the kids of the Jews? Huh? Is that your filthy scumbag prophet? Anyone he have, they ask all the kids to take off their panties, their pants, the Jewish kids, and anyone he have little hair around his pubic area, they slaughter him immediately. Which means if you are 9 years old, you will be killed. You know, Middle Eastern are hairy, not like others. This is your filthy, Muhammad. When they asked Muhammad about killing children's, he said, so what? They are from them. They are from them. You kill them both, women and children's. What your prophet answer was? They are from them. Treat them the same way you treat their parents. Kill them. Continue, Ali Dawah, the whore.
Every single one of you guys and all of us have come together in the past years condemning the atrocities, and we have been shocked over and over again when Zionists have come and justified their actions to us. So you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Now,
you remind me of the Zionist Allah when he commanded the Jews to kill everybody in Palestine in chapter 5 verse number 21. Isn't this your Quran? And then the Jews, they refused, so Allah cursed them. So they were not allowed to enter the Holy Land for 40 years because they refused to kill everybody. You are a whore. You are a whore. Don't say that to Al Gore, huh?
When somebody comes and says, not just making general dua, you know, I hope his children, this happens to them or something bad happens to them. They go to specific details by saying, I make dua against their cells. Who talks like that? Number one.
Who?
Number two, to come and say that he sees hijab as a god is number two.
She's a kafir now. Unbelievable. That's number two. See number one and number two? What? I mean, this is how you defend the filthy your boyfriend Mimi hijab? This is how you defend him? And that will make her a bad woman? That make her stupid. This is why he used her. It's obvious if she is not a stupid, he will not be able to do what he did to her. So instead of saying, you know, we have Mimi hijab, he have to come and apologize, confess his sin, pay her, saying I did not do mut'a with permission from Allah, I did it by Hotel California. There's no witnesses. He lied to the women in Zoom. Is that how you get married? So now if I talk to someone in chat, you or say to her, you are my wife now, let's go to hotel. That is marriage now in Islam. Hotel California. So you destroy the woman, you use her for many years, he is effing her for free. For free. I mean, just consider her a whore. So if each time he slept with her, okay, give her £100. So now how many years he is sleeping with her for free? At least she, you know, he have to pay her. I don't think he can have a lot of sex. I mean, you can tell us, you know, your experience with him. Everybody's speaking about you and him. So instead of saying, well, was not right, and no, you are trying to smear the women, make her look bad. So she said she worshiped Mimi hijab. This is an expression. This woman, she says, may Allah. She keep talking about Allah. So obviously she worship Allah. But she's talking about the guy who made her feel that she is his love. You are a whore like under tits. This is why you both, Mimi Hijab and you like under tits. Did he provide you any women beside Aisha? I don't like the name Bushra. I like Aisha. This remind me of the wife of the Prophet Muhammad. She was a whore too. Big whore. The hadith said that she used to decorate a slave girl, and she said, maybe perhaps we can hunt some young men of Quraysh so we can F them. Continue, defend Mimi Hijab.
Number 3, making dua that he himself, hijab, gets cancer. And the most shocking of them all, because all of them you can say she's making dua. There's no active thing that you can do. But no, she actually tells her intentions of even shaking hands with shaitan.
Just a question. Did your prophet shake hands with shaitan? I have a challenge between me and you, Ali Dawah. If I can prove that Muhammad, you're a prophet, from your books and books only, that you're a prophet not only shake hands of the shaitan, but he suckle from the boobs of shaitan. Do you dare to debate me? Shaitan now your enemy? Isn't it the Quran say that shaitan he worship Allah? And he obey Allah? And he work for Allah? Same time, you coward. How she is saying may Allah curse him? In the same time, you are saying to us that she is joining shaitan. So now I know. So when she say Allah, she means shaitan. When she say shaitan, she mean Allah. They are one. She understand very well that your God is shaitan. So this is now will make her a bad person. Until now, you did not speak about Mimi Hijab, using her. All of this introduction to make her filthy women. So Muslim don't go against Mimi Hijab. Here we go. I just told you she is willing to put her hand with the shaitan by fabricated AI too. No, I wish it's even real. Where is the interview? Put the interview for us, you coward. Where is the interview?
Yeah, not anyone. Shaitan. And now, obviously, she maybe have attempted or not. But then she says, I will go to the most vilest of the vile. And she did exactly that. By going to human satans and going to the most vilest of the vile. And when I'm saying this, brothers and sisters, we are talking about people who rip the Quran, who spit on the Quran, who insult the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who curse, who do everything and say everything to insult Islam. Not only that, these two individuals, Apis and Rotten Wood, who went to Israel.
Hold on. She went to them? What this guy is talking about? I mean, do you see how filthy scumbag he is? This woman, she went to them? So if they use the video of the guy who posted, she went to them? Maybe she went to me too. You did not mention my name. Yeah, they went to Jerusalem. They can go to Jerusalem, you cannot. What you can do about it?
Walked the streets of Jerusalem and said, we don't see any genocide, mockingly, while the Palestinian kids were being blown into pieces.
Did you see the genocide in October 7? You did not see the genocide, did you? Filthy son of Muta. Take the glasses. Can you see without the glasses? I'm not sure.
They said, we don't see any genocide. So you know what? One thing that I will give her, she did go to human shaitans, and she did went to the most vilest of the vile.
You filthy coward. Prove to us that she went to them. We want to know. Show us. She went to them, really? Show us. Where do you get this from? What do you mean she went to them? Are you saying that really she went to David Wood, an apostate prophet, the wife of Mimi Hijab? Peace be upon him. Are you serious? I mean, who is the stupid here?
She definitely fulfilled that promise that she gave you and all of us. And she went to them and told her told them those stories. We're going to come to that. And Salman, yes, Dunya's ex-husband, very shortly, inshallah. And how he...
And now they are going to frame the other guy. Dunya, you see, if I show you the video about this guy, hold on. What is the channel name? They will try to smear the guy. Hold on. It's called Behind the Veil. Is that the name of the channel? Behind the Veil? Hold on. Behind the Veil. Maybe a different name. What was the name? Oh, hold on. Yeah, Behind Veils. Let me show you guys how this scumbag Mimi Hijab is trying to smear this guy. By the way, I'm not defending this guy, but if you see the story of this guy and his wife, and by the way, his wife, she do dawah too. She do dawah too. The same scam. But let me show you what he's talking about, because now you do not know. He said his wife Dunya. Let me show you. All right. This is the video. Look what his wife, she did to him. Just to show you what Muslims are about. They tried to kill him. They tried to kill him in Texas. Literally.
I want you to stop and contemplate for a moment. What would you do if there was an attempt taken on your life twice? What would you do if your family, your children, your mother, your siblings, and the people closest to you were threatened? What would you do if lies and slander and stories from the figment of one's evil imagination about you or your loved ones were being spread within your community? And what if you pleaded and made a desperate appeal to the imams, to the shuyukh, to the leaders in and around your community, and yet they refused to listen, refused to help, refused to have anything to do with it? And above all, what if the source of all this evil and vileness was coming from someone highly regarded in the community and abroad? Someone who was portraying themselves as a religious leader. Welcome to my world, and this is my reality.
Guys, this is will show you how rotten, disgusting the Islamic society. All those you will hear, those are the top religious supposedly. This guy, his wife, I never heard of her, but looked like she is a very famous woman, do dawah, to invite people to convert to Islam. Look what she is doing. And this is her husband talking, not me. And this is what Ali Dawah is trying to smear the guy. You see, remember Mimi Hijab, he made a threat to him. We know what happened to you, between you and Dunya, remember? At that day, we do not know who's Dunya. I said maybe this is the real name of the wife of Hijab. We don't know. I don't know, you know. It turned to be that Dunya is the wife of this man. And look what she did to him.
Brothers and sisters, friends, family, and my fellow community members, I currently have a pending lawsuit from Dunya Shuaib, a speaker in the Islamic domain that many of you may know, have attended her events, or possibly just come across her videos on social media. This lawsuit is in response to me speaking up in an effort to defend my name and honor after having countless lies and slander spread about me amongst organizations and across multiple communities during and after our divorce. In addition to the initial threat of a lawsuit I received, Dunya has threatened me, demanding I sign an affidavit. I was given 3 days to sign, notarize, and send it back to her law firm, otherwise threatening to sue me. As stated in the email sent to me, failure to return the affidavit or comply with the terms set out in the affidavit will result in a lawsuit filed against you. I did not sign nor return anything, as this is nothing short of a threat with the goal of silencing me. It demanded that not only must I refrain from communicating with anyone Dunya ever deals with, so apparently I cannot even communicate with any masjid or individual she ever deals with. Meaning not only am I unable to defend myself against slander and lies, but to also remove any public reference associating myself with Guided Hearts Institute, which I created back in 2016.
So he created an institute and she took over it and she kicked him out. See, there's two kind of women. The woman is used by Mimi Hijab is stupid, obviously. This woman here, his wife, she is evil. She used him. She ate his meat. She threw him. Two are Muslim women. And look what she is doing more. Not only this.
Something I will discuss in more details, inshallah. In addition, she even cites in her cease and desist that I had some form of verbal agreement that if she sealed the divorce agreement, I would cease communication with, in essence, anything to do with Dunya. First off, this never happened, as there was no such verbal agreement.
Let us move. There's a transcript, I don't know, to the point where they tried to kill him. Let us see.
Of details, proofs, and evidences of the lies, slander, threats, and false accusations that Dunya spewed. Within a day, I was retaliated against in a fashion unheard of and unfathomable. Scenes out of Hollywood that even to this day people have trouble digesting the reality and the truth of it all. On a Friday morning, an attempt was taken on my life. A coordinated attempt to have me killed. Just after 6 a.m. in the darkness of the morning, an anonymous call was made to the Irving Police Department, leading to a swift and armed response to my home. In the minutes that followed, a large team of police officers, paired with a fire truck and an ambulance, surrounded my home, armed with shields and guns drawn in SWAT-like fashion. After a few minutes, they would end up charging and breaking through my front door as I was deep asleep.
Irving Police, Joanne.
Hello. I just did something really bad and I want to end my life.
Are you there alone?
Yes.
Okay, and what happened? What did you do?
I stabbed my girlfriend several times. She's not breathing.
This is Abdul calling the police, claiming that this is him. Actually, this voice I heard before. I'm trying to remember. This Abdul voice. They should be able to find him from his voice. I'm just trying, because I'm sure he spoke to me before, this Abdul. I'm very sure. So he called the police. He told them that he want to shoot himself and he just killed his girlfriend. And he gave them the address of this man. So now they will come, the police will come heavily armed, ready to kill. Listen carefully. You see how filthy they are? They are capable of doing a lot of things. Very trashy.
End up charging and breaking through my front door as I was deep asleep.
Irving Police, Joanne.
Hello. I just did something really bad and I want to end my life.
Are you there alone?
Yes.
Okay, and what happened? What did you do?
I stabbed my girlfriend several times. She's not breathing anymore.
Where is she? Where in the house is she?
In the bathroom.
Can you go see her, see if she's breathing?
No. She's dead.
Where did you stab her?
I have a gun. I will end my life.
Why did you stab her? What happened?
This is the police.
In the alleyway. Two cars here on the footage. Pull up. 41, I got the alleyway below. 41 is your...
I want to give you all sealed footage. Stack up on the plate.
They are coming to his house.
I woke up in a state of confusion as I heard my front door being broken through amidst chaos and shouting. I came out of my bedroom with guns pointed at me, as an officer would later tell me had I made just one errant move, they were ready to shoot with the assumption that I had just committed murder and was about to kill myself. It is something that has replayed in my head countless times, the fact that when I woke up thinking a mob had just broken into my home, I grabbed my baseball bat next to my bed, and something in my heart told me to put it down. And so I did, quickly calling 911 and then laying my phone on the dresser and coming out with my hands up. To think that had I come out with my bat to defend myself from what I assumed were intruders intending to harm me or to kill me, I would have been riddled with bullets and shot dead. This was just the beginning. That same morning, I began receiving thousands of spam emails and text messages. Within hours, a massive campaign was coordinated through the dark web against my web server, hosting multiple sites with over 36 billion hits against my server in just 36 hours from over 138 countries. A massive amount of these hits originating in Russia and China. The next day, an attempt to terrorize my family on the other side of the country. Over 1,000 miles away, someone slammed against the front door of my elderly mother's house, followed by police being called to her home. At the same time, just an hour away from her, another call sending police, fire trucks, and ambulances to my sister's home, terrorizing her family and young children. 2 days later, 4 credit cards were opened up in my name, utilizing my social security number, with thousands of dollars being charged. In the weeks that would follow, I would end up receiving countless texts threatening to send the SWAT team, stating they will break down the front door and traumatize my children, stating that they will send the SWAT team to my elderly mother's home and harm her. 2 weeks later, there was a call placed to my children's Islamic school, spoofing my phone number, telling the school admin that they have my phone, demanding to know where the mother of my children is, and then saying that Salman will be shot tonight. This was just another attempt to use my children as a pawn against me. Over a year back, I had received a call from what appeared to be coming from my children's Islamic school, just to hear children screaming at the top of their lungs, in effort to induce terror.
See how evil?
2 weeks later, multiple police cars show up to my house again after receiving another call trying to impersonate me, this time claiming that I had planted explosives around my house and that they were just about to go off.
Hello, I just committed a crime and I want to confess.
Okay, what happened?
I placed explosives in a home. It's about to go off soon.
Okay.
The same
What
guy.
time is it supposed to go off?
I will hang up.
Sir, what time is
Goodbye.
it supposed to go off?
This being another attempt to try and have me killed. This is not Hollywood. This is not Bollywood. This is right here in Dallas, Texas, in the United States, in our own Muslim community. All of this was a swift and coordinated retaliation attempt. My crime? Speaking up and speaking the truth. Enough is enough. And today I shall, bi-idhnillah, share many revealing truths. Much of it that will shake your inherent perceptions and lead you down a path of many questions. The same questions that I ask myself every day, day in and days.
So the video is long, but as you see, the filthy Ali Dawah is trying to smear this guy just because he spoke against his boyfriend, Mimi Hijab. Do you see what they did to him? They send the SWAT team to his mother, you know? I mean, they are very, very, very filthy. They coordinate an attack on his server. He have a server, obviously, and from everywhere in the world, they have a network of mujahideen, scumbags, and he is a Muslim, like them. This filthy Ali Dawah, he is trying to show you that this guy is not a good guy. He is a scumbag. You cannot trust him. So Mimi Dawah, Mimi Hijab, and Ali Dawah are the good guys. Yeah, they just if the women and they dump her, and God knows how many they like her are victims, but they don't dare to open their mouth. We don't know how many those men they are, those Mimi Dawah and Lily Hijab. There's a video actually of a woman. She chased him, and then Shamsi, he spoke about it. Then Ali Dawah, he have to pause the video. A woman, she chased Ali Dawah, and she said to him, "You know what you have done. You know what you have done." The video is there on the internet. How cheap you are, Ali Dawah. Al-Quds, huh? Guys, be honest. Do you think anyone he will go against Israel and prefer to see those scumbags taking over Jerusalem? What do you think? Be honest. Do you really prefer to have such a scumbags religion to take over Jerusalem? I will be willing to go to war, give my life, and support the Israeli army, but I will never let this dog to enter Jerusalem ever. And I mean what I say. I joined the army when nobody want to join. I'm not like those big talkers, but action is different. They are busy effing women, collecting donation. If you are a man, you son of Muta, instead of writing Al-Quds on your t-shirt, go there. Go there. Who is holding you? It's very easy. You coward. You are a whore who claimed to be a whore. But better whore.
He casually dismissed in his latest video, not even mentioning about the dua against his kids. Yes, their selves. I mean, these are children. These are innocent kids.
And is she innocent too? When you say kids, Dawah, what do you mean? They are 6 years old. What do you mean by kids? Seriously. What do you mean by kids? Can you give us definition for kids? Innocent kids. So are you saying Aisha, when she been effed by Muhammad, she was not innocent kid at the age of 6? He used to fondle her until the age of 9. At the age of 9, he put it inside her. Innocent kids. Since you knew you Muslims, you know. Since when you Muslims? What is the age of kids for you, Ali Dawah? You know, I mean, how many videos those two scumbags they have to defend Muhammad marrying a child? Now they are kids? What about her kid? Did Mimi Hijab do anything to the kid? I mean, we can't trust Muslims. She have a daughter. You never know. If Muhammad have a sexual desire to actually 6 years old is 5 years old in our calendar, and all of those both, they have tons of videos defending why Muhammad he effed Aisha at the age of 6. He asked for the hand of Fatima bint Asad at the age of 1 day. 1 day she just got born. Hold on, Fatima. Let me remember Fatima Asad. I'm trying to remember the name correctly. Anyway, Muhammad he is okay, you know, kids. Suddenly they knew what kids is. So when they kidnap children, the Israeli, the Jewish, and they rape them and they kill them, and their prophet did that, and they do it in October 7, those are not kids. Those are Jews. The women, she never harm anybody. She just said, I pray to Allah. Well, listen carefully. Do you think Allah, he will harm the kids of Mimi Hijab? Because as I know, if Mimi Hijab is not guilty, then her supplication is worthless. So why you are upset? Do you think Allah will listen to her and do what she asked for? Man, look like you know that he is very, very guilty, huh?
No matter how much I can hate someone, and believe me, Apis and Rottenwood are people that I make dua against, and I ask Allah to destroy them. Like if they were destroyed in front of my eyes, I will have.
You know, 10 days ago I went to his channel. I challenged him to debate live. He said a Christian princess. No, he said a Christian prince. I am Muslim princess. The video is there. I mean, the guy, he called himself Muslim princess. He was very much intimidated. And he did not know what to say. Christian prince, I am Muslim princess. Like, what the heck? So why Allah is not destroying them, Ali Dawah? Why Allah is not answering? I mean, you are cursing Israel every day. How come Allah is doing nothing? What's wrong with your God? You know, your God, he threatened the Christians long time ago that if they don't believe in Muhammad, Allah will erase their eyebrows and their faces will make it backward, and your eyes will be in the back of your head. I mean, that's funny. And until now we did not see one Christian. Allah did that to him. Hey Christian, listen, okay? If you don't accept what revealed to Muhammad, where he said, shake your penis straight time before you put it in a baby, as I did to Aisha, you better believe in him. Otherwise, before we efface the faces by making them like back of their neck. Guys, by the way, when I'm talking to you, I turn my back, my neck to the screen because my eyes is in the back now, you know. You pray to Allah every day to destroy rotten wood. Rotten wood? Really, his name is Rotten Wood? Listen, even though I criticize sometimes David Wood, but let me tell you something. The shit of David Wood is a better fertilizer than your God. You filthy idiot. Let us compare between you and David Wood. David Wood, he grew up in a family where it is really destroyed. And he mentioned that. Not because he's proud of it, but this guy is being honest. He went to jail. He spent many years in prison. And look, he's smart. He was able to change his life. So not only he finished high school, he went and he studied bachelor degree. Not only he got a bachelor degree, he became a person who have a PhD. So imagine from person born of a family, all of them, they are a bunch of losers. to a person. He switched from being a criminal to a PhD, and now he teach, even as I heard sometime he go and teach in schools. Who are you, Ali Dawah? This guy have family, horrible family. His brother died of drugs, his mother died of drugs, the whole family died in drugs. Yet he was able to correct his life, and since he became a Christian, we cannot compare. Now you Muslims, the one who have parents who take care of them like you, and they send you to school, what is your education? Do Ali Dawah have high school? I mean, besides selling halal cat food, which is obviously a scam. Hey, by the way, Ali Dawah, I need a fatwa from you. Or maybe you can ask Mimi Hijab, as long he became in the European Islamic Center member in it. If a cat she eat cockroaches, is that considered halal or haram? I mean, you see, I have a cat, I'm feeding her almost every day. She is kind of a disabled, she have one eye. And I give her pork. Do you think she will go to hell? Meow. So you coward, you are talking about those guys. I mean, nobody is perfect, yes, including me. You know, I don't even have a mirror. I don't want to look at the mirror. This is why I don't turn the camera. You know, if I turn the camera, nobody will come here. But listen. If you want to criticize somebody, you criticize him because he's doing bad. You know, name for me one thing they say it is not true. Like what? I challenge you. Listen, Ali Dawah, I will tell you something your prophet he said, and your prophet never said bad words, as you know. Go and bite the penis of your father. Don't tell me this is a bad language. Your prophet said it. I'm just quoting him. So you say that their name is rotten wood? I say, go and bite the penis of your father if he have one. Because according to my studies, Muhammad don't have one. Isn't it the hadith says that the prophet was the most weak person in sexual intercourse? And then he invoked Allah, and then he sent him a dish of shish kebab. And after the dish of shish kebab, did he even have a babies? No. So his penis was disabled before the shish kebab, and still his penis not working after the shish kebab. So go and bite the penis of your father. And I challenge you to say Christian Prince using bad language, because I'm quoting your prophet. Hold on. I can fix it, by the way. I can go in better language. Go and suck the clitoris of a lad. I think this will suit you more. Oh, Christian Prince using filthy language. He said to almost women, suckle me. You filthy prophet. He said that. I was quoting him. So listen, suckle me. You can say that to Muslim women. And I can show you Mimi Hijab saying that too. Right? Mimi Hijab, he go around and he asked even a sheikh wife to suckle him. MashaAllah, smash Allah. Smash Allah. Suckle me, huh? Yeah. You Muslims are going to suckle a lot. You suck. Let us continue, Mimi Hijab. What else? What else? Anything else you want to say to us?
Popcorn. I would never, have you ever seen me ever say that I would like to see their children get killed? Which human being would ever get and pick on innocent children unless you have